And finally for us here at 5:30 tonight, the Puerto Rican and Hispanic Day Parade of Western New York kicks off tomorrow morning at 11:30. Goes from City Hall up Niagara Street to Porter. This year's theme is Unidos Somos Más, which means United We Are Made. The mission is to celebrate every Latino and Hispanic community that makes Buffalo what it is. And tonight we are joined live by Charles Torres, president of the parade, and Judge Hector LaSalle, presiding justice of the state's Appellate Division, 2nd Judicial Department. Thanks to both of you for coming in. It's very exciting. Charles, I want to start with you here and just telling us what people can expect to see at the parade tomorrow. Maria said nice weather. That's always a very important component to it.
Well, thank you for having us, Michael, and thanks to Maria Genero for that great weather forecast. We expect a great day tomorrow. It's going to be our 21st annual Puerto Rican and Hispanic Day Parade. We invite everybody to come downtown, celebrate with us, look at our dancers, our food, our music, and our culture. The purpose of the parade is to celebrate the contributions of Puerto Ricans and Hispanics throughout Western New York and New York State. And that's why one of our honorees this year is the great Judge Hector LaSalle, the presiding appellate court judge of the 2nd Department, who's done a great work in diversifying the judiciary in this great state.
And yeah, Judge, I want to bring you in here and ask you about that. Obviously, it's a very big honor to be, designated and honored this way at the parade tomorrow. I know that you're a downstater, right? What's it like to be here in Western New York and see just the vibrant community that we have here to celebrate tomorrow?
No, it's incredibly exciting, to be honest with you. The Latino community here in Western New York have been big supporters of mine. They've been so generous to me during my professional career. So when I had the opportunity to come up and share this day with them, I jumped at the opportunity. Can't wait to walk down Niagara and meet all the other Borinqueños and Latinos aquí in beautiful Buffalo.
Charles, I mentioned this year's theme is Unidos Somos Más, United We Are Made. I actually have a minor in Spanish, but I also have a Southern twang, so I'm probably not saying it exactly right. But tell us the story behind the theme of this year and how that plays into the weekend.
So Unidos Somos Más is actually United We Are More. So that brings together our community. We stand together not only as Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, Colombians that make this great Hispanic community that we have in Western New York, but all of us together, white, black, Asian, united to continue to move our community forward. We don't look at just ourselves, but everybody. And last year, 5/14 really was, a sad day for us, but also a point of reflection to say how much we need to be more united.
Yeah, and Judge, as Charles came in, as you guys walked into the studio, he had a big stack of all the different flags that are represented at the parade tomorrow. And I know this is one of the largest celebrations of Hispanic Latino communities in the entire state. Charles also mentioned how you have helped to diversify, our judiciary in New York. Can you speak to the importance of that diversity and how it makes us a stronger people?
Absolutely. Thank you for the question. The reality is that any civic institution is stronger when it's inclusive of the entire community, has more credibility, and I think it candidly just works better. So the idea that all communities should have a role and a place within the court system is important. And I tell you, you're presiding justice here in the 4th Department. Jerry Whalen does a great job. He's a partner with me on issues such as ensuring that there's diversity, not just on the bench, but everywhere within the court system. So it's incredibly important, and I think it strengthens the civic institution that we all love.
Charles Torres, president of the parade tomorrow, and Justice Hector LaSalle, presiding justice of the 2nd Judicial Department for the Appellate Division. Thanks to both of you again. 11:30 tomorrow morning, City Hall, all the way up to Porter along Niagara Street. A lot of us will be out there. Thanks so much for coming in and telling us about it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks again for having us.
Yep.